Lost within a deep underground cave system, you come to realize that you are not entirely alone. Strange, poisonous, spore-like infection has taken over the cave system's depths and is slowly transforming all living organisms in its path. Now you must survive and find a way out of the claustrophobic, disorienting cave system before whatever lurks in the shadows finds you. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Cavephobia, this is called, which is... Oh, glow stick. You have found a glow stick. Press 1 to activate it. That's not helping massively. I like to see that you're reusing a flashlight animation for that comes with this pre-build. That's kind of adorable. We'll leave that to one side. Right, okay, so this is a game about very beepy button prompts. Beware of environmental dangers. What, like... like cave-ins, presumably. Cave-ins that don't seem to stop, but, cave-ins that don't seem to stop, but that, do seem to get pretty quiet. Oh, there we are. I was probably just waiting for me to reach this moment, but, because I was standing still, it didn't happen. Right, I apologise for that. Okay, so, this is... Ew, are you spiders or beetles? I'm trying to count how many legs you've got. You're animated very, very nicely. No, I think you are spiders. I think you've had 8 legs. Goodness, I'm oddly not too scared of you. Hide spot. Mate, I wouldn't care if a bazooka-wielding lion on meth was chasing me. I wouldn't hide in hang on a minute, you're coming down on a web. That's lovely attention to detail. I wouldn't hide in the chasm of spiders. Oh gosh, close your mouth. Oh gosh. Oh wow, this is going to be a fun one. Okay, so yes, as the writer implied, we're exploring a cave with Darth Vader in it would seem. Is this a red one? Okay, I can drop this on the floor, but I can't seem to pick it up. I don't know whether I could sort of drop my, No, I don't think I can, like, drop my green one and have a red one instead. This is quite cool, though. I feel like I'm walking through while carrying a small part of an electric heater or something. But, I don't know if this is exactly going to serve any purpose. So let's go back to the green one, because we are on the side of the Jedi, not the, Sith or whatever. But, yeah, you're exploring a cave, and then suddenly you find some sort of weird infection, and instead of just, like, turning the hell around and running away, you decide to, carry on exploring. Don't know what that is. Don't think I want to bump my bonce on it, though. Of course, it's more of it. Yes, as you can tell from like the camera filter and all of the information up there on the in the corner, it's meant to be a sort of a found footage type thing, which is always a fun concept, because it means if it was found footage, not given footage, that means the person that made the footage, the player character, is normally dead, or at least so balmy that they couldn't upload their footage. So yeah, we may die at the end of this, which seems quite probable. I don't know what that is, but I'm just going to go in here and hide, frankly. That doesn't sound like a spore-like infection. That sounds like a dragon to me. I also wasn't aware of any Star Wars characters that had orange lightsabers, but perhaps one does exist. I haven't been paying much attention since like it started, but never mind. Yes. Also, interestingly, Interestingly, there's two versions to this game as well. There is an HD camcorder version and a VHS camcorder version, which made me laugh quite hard when I realised those were the options. It's basically just two different graphical settings. The game is exactly the same, but there's no hiding space, but there is a big monster. There is a very big monster. Right, I need to get back to where that orange thing was, and now I've completely lost my path. No, I haven't. Here it is. Hooray! I think my tape is dying. Evening, mate. Okay, so is it like a sort of almost like a zombie infection, in the sense that the infection itself isn't what kills me; it's what it infects that kills me, because it will infect other explorers and miners or whatever, and they will. Oh, for goodness sake! I'm not going to go the way I went previously. Hello, Maze Window. Right. I am just going to keep running away in the fake hope of at least getting away from this kid, because I don't want to just keep running around the same bit of cavern again and again and again. But I've got a heck of a lot of stamina, and I can still hear it. And we seem to be going up, at least a little bit. Oh well, spoke too soon. We're now going straight back down again. But oh goodness, what the hell is this? Why is there a plant in here? How the hell would a plant survive down here? There's no light. Okay, what is that? Crab. What is it? It is an egg. I have found many an egg. Good. I feel like there's going to be a water monster that's going to bite my feet off in a minute. Yeah, probably the water monster that ate this poor kid's feet. And his legs by the look of it. Goodness. Oh, they're not eggs. They're skulls. Oh, hooray. Ow, my ankles. Okay, right. So I'm guessing that these different coloured glow sticks are here to act as markers, maybe? To give you little clues? And to say, you know I've never been here before. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, for goodness sake. I am not very good at this. I'm going in circles again. I feel like about 500 things are going wrong all at the same time. Right, here we are. This is the direction I want to go. Despite the fact this has brought me straight back to where we were about 3 minutes ago. Okay, right. Let's just take stock of what is going on at the moment. I seem to be being chased by grabby, legless loons, which are attempting to grab me, and I don't particularly like that. Okay, I've got to get out of here. I've got to find some means of escape. And despite the fact that I've travelled quite far, I seem to have ended up straight back where I started off. Which direction are you coming from? That way, and you're standing up, which means you do have legs, which means you're a different monster, which means I'm slightly more concerned now. Oh, for goodness sake, could I just be left alone for 5 minutes? Could I just be left alone? Could I just get through 10 metres of this cave without being... What the hell am I looking at? I don't even want to know. This game doesn't let up, does it? It doesn't take it easy on you. Right, have I escaped? Have I got away from them? It's very difficult to tell, because what with their lack of feet, they don't exactly make any footsteps. Now the page, the itch.io page, said something about sometimes the only way out is further down. So I think rather than trying to escape by heading back the direction that I've initially come from, to get back to the main entrance of the cave where I came in at, I think I need to not go this way, because this is almost undoubtedly the way that I did come in the first place. But then I do remember going past that spider oak. Oh, fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's just explore and try and find out. Oh, yeah, but then oh, for goodness sake. Surprise, surprise, it's difficult to maintain your bearings in a cave. Yeah, I think I need to just keep heading forward as best I can in a cave, rather than head back. The shadow work is done quite nicely, in the sense that it's... I don't know if it's intentional, or maybe it's my own shadow in fact, but it works quite well to sort of confuse me into thinking that there's a monster there when really there isn't. Because of course I've never... Yeah, this is literally where I started from. So, yeah. There is no way I'll get back up here. Great. So this 10 minutes and 32 seconds of our life has been an entire waste of time, because we have made zero progress in escaping from here, because I have managed to get us lost, turned around, and straight back where we started from. Never mind. I've got to get to the end of this cave system, and I've got to get out of it. I doubt there'll be any combat or any opportunity to defeat the monster. We shall just have to defeat it by depriving it of its dinner and hoping that means it starves to death. Tell you what this reminds me of, and possibly this is I mean, the similarities here are so much so that I think it must have been inspired by Vanish. Hi again. I don't want you to wake up, but I want to know what's in there. Oh, you're dead. Okay, that gives me an opportunity to study you. Okay, you have a human ear. You have a very human hole in your head. You don't have a very human spine. You have a human-like hand. And you I don't think humans have these. I have to confess I haven't tested that theory, but I'm pretty sure humans don't have these when you take their trousers off. Right. Okay. Yeah. This isn't very Vanish. Everything else is very Vanish in terms of the little claustrophobic corridors, sort of the little maze. Oh, I can hide in here, can I? I can hide in here in the gore cleavage. Oh, gosh. Well done on that sound effect. Oh, man alive. So is the infection maybe carried by these insects? Am I currently breathing it in this miasma? Is this a really, really bad idea? Can I get through? Yes, I can, but that was a really, really dumb idea. Because I've now set fire to my feet, and I've met a monster, and now I've got to go straight back the way I can. Oh, I should have gone in the hiding spot. That would have been far more sensible. But you know, me and sensible get along like chalk and cheese. Stop shouting at me for 5 minutes. I don't even know. I'm just turning in random directions in the vague hope of finding a dead end, which is precisely where I've ended up, and now I've realised that my friend has about 500 headlamps on his face. So that's always nice. Oh good, we're right back frickin' here. Oh good. And this hiding spot has been a total failure. Just like everything else I've attempted to do in this game. My kitty aunt. Yeah, what the hell are you? You big bummed freak. Right, now we're saving. Oh, that's nice of you. What's with the Chinese statue? I think that's a Chinese design. Okay, so it's auto-saved, so that's good. It said it saved at a certain point, so that means I've maybe made some progress. Like I've got a little bit closer, like I'm through like the first stage, I'm through the first area, and now there's a cave-in. I know, amazed I haven't fallen over yet. Okay, let's slip under here. And then maybe we'll be safe and we can just take a moment to relax. Okay. That saving must have signified some form of progress. must have succeeded in something. I do find myself wondering if all of these enemies are stemming from the same base material, which presumably is a human being, and they're all going through roughly the same process. Ancient temple discovered. I suppose so. And they're all going through roughly the same transformation process, which is that of being infected by the spore. I do find myself wondering why they all look so different. Why some of them have lights on them, why some of them have legs and some of them don't. Yeah, see, like this. This seems like a very familiar design to me. I've definitely seen this somewhere before. Why is there a frog? We'll come back to the frog in a minute. Oh! There is the frog. Hello, Mr. Frog. How are you doing today? He appears he's got a frog in his throat. He does not wish to talk to me. Very well then. Does this serve some sort of purpose? This seems like a familiar design as well, a sort of 8-armed goddess. I can't say that I know her name or her place of origin or what she signifies, but she's definitely familiar from somewhere. Interesting. I don't know what this is doing here, because this is like a slightly sort of softened version of one of those Easter Island statues, which I don't think, I could be mistaken, but I don't think those are in Asia. I'm pretty sure those are in the middle. I'm not even going to say where I think they are, because I'm probably going to be wrong and I don't want to embarrass myself. So I think they're somewhere else. There, I'm probably right about that. Okay, so that's a little bit mysterious, but that's interesting. Does that link in with some of the story behind all of the spores? I mean, a spore is a perfectly natural thing, so there's no reason to believe it would have any kind of demonic or ritualistic connections. Then somebody must have been up to some sort of mischief if they were living down here in this cave. Maybe they simply didn't wash. You know, they never changed their socks, and eventually the socks got up and started talking and went off and infected a bunch of corpses around here that had lost their legs. That brought us to the situation that we're in currently. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Goodness sakes, just give me a chance. What the hell just happened? Oh, gosh, I just had a massive rock in my face. Down here? Okay. It's also not a ladder, it's a chain. What is going on in this game? This game doesn't let up for even 5 minutes. Okay. Now I'm here, I suppose. Okay, now I'm here. Yay! Saving. We're now in stage 3. Stage 3 bonkersness. Oh dear. Okay, that's another orange glow light. I frankly am just going to leave the orange glow light on its own, for it sounds a little hungry. Gideon, I didn't realise it was the calling card of a local big-bellied beast. It would seem that is indeed what is going on. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, at least there's been no more frickin' spiders. That's something to be grateful for, I suppose. Okay. But if it's not one thing, it's another. If it's not spiders, it's something else. Right. Okay. Let's just relax. We're probably not going to get another opportunity to just breathe and walk slowly, so I suppose we'd better appreciate it while we've got it. My best theory for the moment about why there would be human bodies down here for the spores to infect would be folks like myself, you know, spelunkers and the such like, or geological expeditions or archaeological expeditions perhaps, if they had reason to believe these temples and things were down here. They'd come down to these caves to explore them and make discoveries, and then their bodies would be infected. Presumably that's what the monsters are trying to catch me for. They want to get me and infect me with the disease so that so that they can reproduce. I think there are some spores that do that. There's a spore which infects ants, I think, and it takes over their sort of motor functions in a way, which makes them then climb trees, so that the spores can then shed themselves over a larger ground due to the elevation and the wind, so that the spore can then infect more creatures. So spores definitely do have a history of performing actions which will help them reproduce the same way that larger creatures do. So this is the world's longest corridor. I feel like I've just ended up in some sort of frickin' circle, and I've just gotten stuck here. No, we're definitely not in a circle. Okay, this is the... Oh, for goodness sake, friend! I am not turning around, okay? I am sorry, but I am not doing that. I am going down here, and that is all I have to say about the matter, because I have come too far, and I have been spooked by too many monsters, and seen too many different coloured light sticks, that frankly at this point, I just want to get to the end of this. And my depth has increased by a lot. I think we started off at about 1,750 metres, so we've gone down about 200 metres further so far. But that is a long way to go down. I think I may have just been hit on the back of the head by a massive rock. Where the hell does this go? What is up with the camera? Everything's just gone a bit freaky. I'm really starting to think I should have turned around. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have. Okay, we're now 2 kilometres underground. That is massively deep. I think. I'm not a depthologist, so I can't guarantee that I'm correct. Okay, I'm going to skirt around the edge. A, because I don't want to bump into anything which might trigger an enemy. B, because I want to look for an exit. C, I want to avoid this miasma. D, you know, just my general instinct for survival. Oh, evening friend. How are you today? Oh, I like that they spin. That's a nice attention to detail. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, right. No hiding spots? Seriously? We haven't needed one. Seems like running away is just as sensible a tactic as hiding. But, can I get to here? Oh, God. Yeah, and I can slightly regret that I did that. Okay, which way should we go? This looks like a dead end to me. Yeah, okay, so that narrows it down. Should we go left or right? I feel like we're taking a lot of right turns, so let's take a couple of lefts. For no particularly sensible reason. Maybe we've passed by the worst of them. Maybe we've gotten past the breeding grounds and the centuries. Centuries? I meant the centuries, not the centuries. Very subtle difference there. We've gotten past the guards at the beginning, so maybe we've reached the further depths of the cave, and the monsters aren't here as much. Yeah, that seems reasonable, or likely, doesn't it? What the hell am I looking at? There's something there, I can't tell what it is though. It's where I started, isn't it? It's where I came in, isn't it? We both know that it is. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Oh, for goodness sake, what is it about caves and just turning you around? Right, like, how is that even possible? How do they even manage that? It's not fair. Yeah, see, again, and I've managed to get myself turned around again. Idiot. This place is a real maze. But give me time, and I shall get through it. Until inevitably something else jumps out at me, or we head down another enormous, chasmous throat of the earth. Well, here we are. This seems promising. This is allowing us to get further down. If I could just fit my great big bum through. If I could, thank you. If I could just fit my great big bum through. Thank you, Kitty. I know this game. One of the types of scares it tries to play on is claustrophobia, which isn't a particular fear of mine. I've never particularly minded enclosed spaces. More just because they're physically uncomfortable, rather than for any actually spooky reason. Is that not a glow stick? No, it's not. It's like, it's smaller. I didn't realize I could zoom in order to make it come further across. But, that's cute. Can I throw it? How far can I throw it? Oh, it is a glow stick. Why did it seem sort of squiggly and squiffy, like it was all bent? Like a sort of a zigzag for some bizarre reason. Very mysterious. Oh, okay, here's another one of these. Okay. Further into the depths of the earth that we go. Ow! Ow! My face! Bombs! Things up enormously. Right. Okay, we would have been at that all frickin' night. Okay, have we escaped? I feel like we're just heading down into some kind of like a volcanic pit. I can't tell if these are rocks breaking or if they're shotguns being cocked. What? Save game? Why are you telling me to do that? Save game. If you want the game saved, why don't you just do an autosave? What are you telling me is about to appear which is going to kill me? Come on, scoot your boot. Oh, gosh. Okay, now I'm getting less Vanish vibes, I'm getting a lot more Forest vibes. Even light. Hello. More of you things. Okay, it would appear we have discovered another temple with a lot more dead bodies, and this time Aztec architecture. I think that's Aztec. I have to confess, I'm not an archaeologist. Oh, more of you again. Okay, are we now going to turn into some sort of slightly more demonic horror, like statues chasing us? That would be quite fun and interesting, but I don't know if that's what it's going to do. And more frogs. And more plants and insects. How are all these things alive down here? How can a plant function without light? It would have to be a non-photosynthetic plant. And I'm pretty sure photosynthesis is like the defining feature of a plant. Maybe I'm wrong. I do very much like that it swapped up the environment. Big time, as it were. It's changed massively from my mate. Do you mind getting your dead body out of the way so I can fit my patoot through here? Thank you very much. Yeah, we've completely changed gears. Completely changed gears. Well, I mean, we're still in a cave, but from one type of cave to another type of cave. Please don't spank me as I go by. I would really rather you brought me dinner before you did such mischievous things. It's a hiding spot. How is this a hiding spot, right? Like, there's gaps between their arms and between their bodices. I can clearly be seen by anything and everything. Now the question is, what is the anything and everything that I need to hide from here? Oh, probably whatever the hell that is. Probably the thing that floats like a bee, chitters like a spider. Oh, it's a massive spider. It's a massive spider. It's a massive spider. Of course it is, and I can't run anymore. And it knows I'm here, which is a... Oh, gosh. Oh, man, for goodness sake. Right. This is a problem, because I can't sprint. Can I sprint if I go in here? Please, man, just sprint. Thank you so much. You have no idea how grateful for your sprints I am. Man, just when I think I've seen everything this game has got, it goes and throws something completely new at me. I was not expecting to find a massive underwater temple with 500 million goddess statues and a great big frickin' spider in it. But I've watched the Indiana Jones movies, so perhaps I should have expected that. Oh great, I wasn't expecting this double dead end though. Okay, it seems like the blood on my camcorder isn't going to go away, so I'm guessing that means my health doesn't regenerate. It might regenerate if I, Alright, I remember. Thank you for reminding me that. Hit space repeatedly to jump up steep edges. I can't really do that though, because I need to remember. I'm a bit too... There we are. Okay, there we go. Why I don't want to go up though, I want to go down, don't I? I want to get down with the cool kids. There is something up there. Is that light? That might be light. That might be the pale moonlight. Yep, it's light. It's the exit. This is deafening. It's definitely light. Come on. This is the hair's breadth away. Climb, man, for goodness sake. Come on. No! Did I die? Don't you dare say I died. If I died, I would cry. I'm pressing any key, mate. I'm pressing multiple keys. I didn't die. Hooray. It just used the same loading screen as the beginning, which terrified me. Yay. After days in the cave, half an hour, alright, you finally found a way out of the cave system. With limited power supply on your satellite phone, you managed to call for help. To your luck, you were rescued deep in the jungle by a rescue team that your friend had called into the area earlier after being separated by you. Oh boy, man alive. That was really good. That was really enjoyable. It didn't bog itself down with any story at all, basically. It just said, you are a person, and you are in a pickle. It is your job to get yourself out of this pickle. Which is frankly all you need in a spooky little setup like this. And I like the variety of the environments and the enemies and the mystery about what this spore is, and like what the greater ramifications are. Did it like escape out of the cave and cause like a zombie apocalypse? Or did it just stay down there forever? How long has it been down there? Is it a new development? Has it been there for centuries? What's up with the connections to the all of the statues and like the worship the statues for worshipping and things? What's all the connections between it? I don't know. It's all very mysterious, but it was very enjoyable. And yeah, as I said, it started off quite a lot like Vanish, with the whole glow stick and the confined corridors, and occasionally meeting an enemy and having to run away from them and finding little holes in the walls that you could hide in. But then at the end, it turned into a lot more of the forest, what with the the chains that you could go down, which are a bit like the ropes, and the skulls on the spikes, and the weird, wacky, bizarre monsters that you encountered. So yeah, that was really fun. I really rather enjoyed that. I hope you did as well. Very professional and very nicely put together. And I feel like more could be done with this. Maybe. I look forward to seeing if anything else is done with this or where this developer goes in the future. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen, for Cavephobia. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Look after each other and good night.